All right, we're going to break this down bit by bit. You ready for this, Arm? First of all, that was entertaining.
So much fun.
So much. All right. Cornette cutting the promo the entire time he is on commentary is 100% Jim Cornette. I always contended that Cornette could read the phone book and it would be as entertaining as hell. I mean, meanwhile, you got the voice of Mid-Atlantic Wrestling for so many years, Bob Caudle, trying to keep the show on the rails. But what did you think of those two on commentary for that brief segment that we heard?
Oh, the setup?
Yeah.
Was fantastic.
Great.
Bob Caudle was the voice of so many shows. And Cornette, is just, I've never seen a guy that can go on a tangent and never take a breath and never put a comma in it.
I know.
And he never stumbles over a word. He never skips a word. He completes every thought. And it just, the content alone is amazing.
The flow is fierce. I mean, it's like a freight train, and it's just hilarious. And the reveal was fantastic with Cornette about going ass over tea kettle as they revealed it was you under the sheet. What a sell from James E. and the rest of the heels. Physicality ensues, and it looked a little sketchy there on the concrete floor. I mean, you're back body dropping Bobby Eaton on the concrete, brother.
You think that didn't hurt?
Oh, that hurt, man.
That was solid concrete with just a tarp over it. There's nothing. It didn't budge 1 inch, and that's why I say Bobby Eaton was one of the best, top 5 of all time. Who was willing to do that and put his body on the line? He's just special. And
I'm listening to you like just solidify the whole angle with your promo, and I see Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, standing behind you. And I'm sitting there thinking, does this guy know that, hey, man, I'm in the presence of a man that is just next level when it comes to cutting promos? Because you made the issue personal with Bobby because he didn't support you during the issue. Who comes up with this creative? Is this Cornette? Do you remember how you guys got into this? Or this is you? Okay.
Because it was true that Bobby went back to work, when I did the angle with Eric, Bobby and I were still teaming some, right?
Yeah.
On and off occasionally,
Right.
It's like, so I was able, to actually make a real angle because he lived one street over from me. And I mean, Bobby had to go back to work, and all that stuff. And it was like, okay, he just, in a heel's mind, I've been abandoned. When Bobby's got a family to feed, he's got to go back to work. So it was a ready-made angle.
Do you remember if the plan for this arm was 2 or 3 shot angle from from the time it was pitched, or if they were originally going to spend more, if you were going to spend more time in Smoky Mountain?
No, I think it was 3 shots or something like that, and that's it. It was all it was meant to be.